So today we are presenting Activate project. In particular, we are describing here the Leeds deployment site. From this perspective, Activate project is based on three use cases, which are the daily home monitoring and human behavior, emergency trigger, and reducing social isolation. I will go through the Activate platform and experience you what does it provide and how it does address all these three use cases. But before that, I would like to describe you that to address all these three use cases, we are using home sensors, smart watches that comes from Samsung, and they are in two types. We have S3 and the Gear Fit 2, and we are using smartphone. So based on this, let's go to the platform, Activate platform, and see what it does with respect to the first use case, which is the home monitoring and learning human behavior. So if we go here, let's imagine that I am a carer, and I would like to know what is happening with respect to my elderly. So I come here, and as you can see, the platform provides a list of users or elderly that I am caring about, and for each one you have a round circle which is, has three colors. Red means is performing really bad, green means performing really good, and orange it requires attention to. So, for example, in the case of Williams, that is green, is performing very well, and you can see here that is green, and you have this summarization message which telling you in one small sentence statements that Williams is performing well. When you want to go into more details, you can click on the tab and see, okay, these are the main dimensions with respect to we infer that user is performing well. On the contrary, or in contrast, when somebody is performing very bad, in case of Mary, you have a message here, and if you want to know what is happening to her, why she's performing bad, you can come to Home Activity tab, and it shows you the green one, what is happening to the user, to the elderly. In addition to this, you have the platform also provides you the home data, which shows you how the user is using the sensor at home, and this can be seen even better if we change the user and we go to the other. You can see that using the smart things from Samsung, the smart thing kit from Samsung, you have a real-time response on the sensors. In this case, for example, the calculator is on, but is not consuming energy because it's a zero. So this closes a little bit the first user scenario. I can jump into the second user case, which is the emergency trigger. And for the emergency trigger, we are using the watch, the smartwatch, and the smartphone, which are paired. So from a user perspective, let's see what the Activate platform provides me as a support for the emergency trigger. Let's imagine that I am in the bed, I am an elderly, and I'm in the bed, I can't wake up, so I need some attention, I need to require some attention, and I need to take some actions. So what I can do, I can use the Activate platform installed on the watch, and just by touching the Activate, you can see a general alert has been sent, and it will appear to the platform. So what is happening here now is that the user, the carer, can come to the platform and check who he is sending this message. If you click on, you see that William, it was me in that case, has been sent a general alert, and he can easily click here if it's on the if the application is going to be viewed on the phone. He can click and can call straight away the user. The things that is important to highlight here is that this general alert comes in three colors: the green, the gray, and the red, the gray, and the green, which means confirm, no response, and declared respectively. So on the same workflow, we have the service which is the full detection. So it means again through the watch, wearing the watch, an elderly can, if he falls, the watch is able to detect the fall and send a trigger to the platform. So the carrier on the other side receive the message and can go to check again who was falling and take corresponding actions. What is important here to highlight is the fact that in contrast to the state-of-the-art of approaching for fall detection, the Samsung One is full automated. So it does not necessarily require an action from the user, and you can see this from the platform that when there is no response, so if the user does have the ability or the capability to touch the watch, the platform, Activate platform, still receive a no response trigger then can be investigated by the carer, and the carer can take promptly action how to rescue the user. So this closes the second part of the emergency trigger. However, we prepare